Alrighty, so as I contemplated the next step in this career, I was thinking about my old friend Joe Thomas, because when they met as respective regional champions, Thomas won the first fight. MacBride then meets him again and takes the U.S. national lightweight title from Thomas. So now they're one each. So of course that opens up the possibility of a rubber match. Make it a trilogy, right? As is customary in boxing history. So on a 1 through 3, I'm going to roll the 6-sided die. On a 1 through 3, we will negotiate the rematch. We'll say that Thomas is out there. We've already defended the U.S. title once in Louisville in the showcase fight. And then we did a non-title fight in Honolulu. And so this is now 3 months later and time to make a more serious defense of the U.S. title. And we figured that Thomas would be out there asking for another shot at it. That fight was stopped on cuts, by the way. So that's another reason why Thomas probably feels justified in asking for the rematch. 1 through 3, and the rematch happens. I roll a 5. There it is. So in that case, for whatever reason, schedules, something else, perhaps, the rematch negotiations fall through, and we will have to face a Tier 6 opponent. So let's see who that's going to be. I'll just go ahead and let's see. Continental would have been his number 4 opponent, so this is going to be the Tier 6 opponent. In this slot, I don't need to roll for the others because we've already targeted the level of our opponent. So the Tier 6 opponent is a roll of 6, so we're on the second table, and an 11. So it's going to be a physical fighter with control ratings. Control rating is 6, defense of 2. No power to speak of, though. All right. So let me set up the score sheet, and that will be our opponent right there. Okay, so after a little bit of fidgeting with my camera here, I had to change rooms because the room I used to use is being remodeled currently. So in this room, different light, different setup. At any rate, to get on with this, so no Joe Thomas rematch. Instead, we are going to get a up-and-comer by the name of Danny Brewer. And where did I make him from? Out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with a record of 17-2, 7 knockouts. He's an aggressive brawler, but he only has a power of 1. So he just likes to get in there and just kind of scrap his way to a win, just with sheer aggression and willpower. So let's see what happens when Danny Brewer gets his shot at MacBride's title. I guess if I sit down, you won't have to deal with such a shadow. So let's see here. For the training camp roll, I rolled a 36. So if you're following along on your career campaign guide, that means business as usual, which to me is a good result. I'm usually happy to see that one. Just glad to know nothing bad has happened. Now, starting modes for these guys. MacBride is red. I have him out of the red corner most of the time. 19 is certainly pressure. 11 for Brewer is going to be inside. So we are going to start in brawl mode. So Danny Brewer is going to come out as expected, but he is going to be met with the fury potentially of MacBride's big right hand. So Let's see if it plays out that way after all. This is scheduled for 10 rounds. Title fight. And here we go, round one. Here's the bell. MacBride takes early control with an 89. He lets go with a 2-point combination. Very nice. We'll go split action. 36 in the brawl column. There's some juking and moving going on as Brewer is rethinking whether he wants to really go inside or not. They are equal. The CTNs are equal, and the roll is equal. So they're over by the same amount. Brawl 24, that is a clinch. So that might be MacBride with the clinch as Brewer tries to get inside. MacBride's wanting to keep more distance for his big punches. Now this is MacBride 72, and that's going to go shift into the minus column. That's too bad, because that would have been a potential knockdown chance. Instead, a good 3-punch combination. It just says combination. I'm embellishing. Midway through round one. Split action. 12. Foul check for MacBride. 16. That's not good. That's a flagrant 2-point foul. I'll put an F2 in there. Yikes. So the referee stops the action, warns MacBride about punching to the back of the head or some such. 29 in pressure mode, and MacBride lands a cross. So he's doing all the scoring here, including the fouls. MacBride again, 11. 2-point straight punch. His bread and butter. Lands it clean. And again, 0-2. This is a cut chance. That's his B punch. 2-point hook. And we will roll a cut chance. I think he needs an 11 for Brewer. Yes. Got a 17. He's okay with 20 seconds remaining in the opening round. And Brewer fires back here, trying to steal something late. 59 before the bell. Let's see. That's just a 1-point combination. So he throws a combination late, but nothing real telling there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 actual punch points. There's 10 points of damage because of the extra 2 foul points. However, I'm using the 6-to-1 ratio, so therefore it's just going to be 1 TKO point. But MacBride wins that round handily. So both fighters are going to be 4 points off. We're down to 19. Brewer down to 14. Both fighters are going to check their modes because I like to roll to see if pressure or elusive can be maintained. Meanwhile, Brewer lost the round. MacBride stays pressure. Brewer stays, 7 outside. He's going to go outside. So he does change up his tactics. So Brewer's reputation of being aggressive we may flip the script on him a little bit here, because apparently he's never met anything quite like MacBride before. And here we go, round 2. MacBride in command 2 is going to shift it 63. Blast, that was another K chance. It goes down as a 1-point straight punch. Brewer does well to defend that one. MacBride still bringing it though. Follows up with a hook. MacBride again, 33 and shifted. Throws a double hook, gets credit for one of those. 1 minute into the second round, we go split action, normal. Another foul check for MacBride. So there's something about this Brewer kid that's getting under his skin. However, I roll a 3, and this is called incidental contact. Then Brewer responds to this incidental contact by throwing a straight punch and connecting of his own. And then he talks to MacBride a little bit, saying, see, I can do that too. 17, this is Brewer with another right hand. Scores across. So Brewer's trying to get something going here. This is equal split action, and that will be movement. So they juke and move and pause and talk to each other a little bit. 75 for MacBride, but it shifted again. Oh no! He scores with a combination, but he's going to get countered on the pressure card. This guy's power is only 1. What could go wrong? It's a 1-point counter hook. So that comes across as an even exchange with 20 seconds remaining. And Brewer, 34. One-point jab from him as he's trying to control the distance. And let's see, that's a cut chance. We also need an 11. Roll a 12. Good. Glad to avoid that. So Brewer rallies in the last half of the second round and may have won this one. 3, 4 for MacBride. 1, 2, 3, 4 even. No TKO points assessed, so we are 4 off. Down to 15. Brewer is only 2 off. Down to 12. All right. So Brewer is going to stay outside. I think I'm going to elect to have him keep that mode for now. MacBride, if he wants to stay in pressure, oops, it has to roll it. 14 is high enough to maintain pressure. Boy, I don't know, we're burning. It's awful early to use my override. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the override, and we're going to back away from pressure. I'm going to tell him to cool his jets a little bit. And we're going to go outside in round 3. So I'll put a mark there to remind myself that I used my override. Both fighters outside. This becomes a chess match in round 3. Brewer, 18, with a cross. MacBride, 81, and again, another K-punch shifted. His straight right is only a 1-pointer instead. And this time, we get the defensive roll. Finally, 79, we block a combination from Brewer. Way to go, Tommy. Show him some defense, because Brewer's done quite well with his defense so far. 41. This is MacBride now. 41. That's a good roll. He's got enough power to convert this. Dude, boy, it's a big hook. And we are going to test Brewer's chin for the first time here in round 3, near the 1-minute mark. All right, his chin is 460. That is going to be a 3-pointer, and big old left hook turns Brewer's head. He looks glassy-eyed. He's a little stunned. He's backing up, and MacBride in charge here automatically. follows up with a 0-6, another hook for 1 point. That's a pretty good sequence here in the middle of the round for my man. They are even here. So that is going to be split 40 in the chess column now is a clinch. So Brewer ties up at the 1:40 mark. And then Let's Go takes charge and snaps off a double jab. Nice. Well done. He's showing MacBride a thing or two. Brewer's got a little something, doesn't he? Brewer again, 49. With a hook. Final seconds of round 3, and it's Brewer again, 93. 2-point combination to the head. That's a good one. Wow. Big rally by Brewer here. He's going to get 6 punch points and a TKO. We have the 4, 5. We only have 5. No TKO point. So 3 off of us. Gets MacBride down to 12, 2 off of him. Gets him down to 10, 12 to 10 in endurance. We lose this round just by a hair. And MacBride is going to check his mode. 20, we're back in pressure mode. Wow. So despite my instructions in the corner, MacBride just seems irritated with this guy. We've had the fouling. We've had him wanting to go pressure. Okay, round 4. This is fun. Split action, normal. And that's a 63 as a missed exchange. Leather flies, but it's only catching air. And then Brewer comes on with a, ooh, nice 2-point hook. No, it's going to be shifted. That's a 1-point hook. So MacBride defended somewhat. However, there's still a cut chance attached to it. Come on. Oh, I rolled a 2. The cut is 67. Minor cut above the right eye. It's just a 1-pointer. No modifiers attached to that. So just a little blood. MacBride's used to this. He usually comes up with a scrape or a nick or some swelling or something. And here's MacBride answering. He knows he's been opened up a little, sees the red, and cuts loose with an 81. This is plus column. Big right hand. Brewer's chin check. Oh, 92. Give me a break. It's still a 3-pointer, though. Pow! He hits him clean with a big right hand. Take that. MacBride marching forward in control, 95. Follows up with a beautiful, aggressive combination. We'll call that a 5-pointer. Pow, 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 pow. Middle of round 4. It's MacBride, 69 minus column. He throws an uppercut and Brewer slips away from it. Here in the middle of round 4, MacBride again, 71. This is another big combo. Huge combination. He is just going for it. We will test Brewer's chin. It's been steady so far. He's been able to shake these off. Can he keep doing it, though? No, he can't. He's down. Another huge combination. And Brewer goes down. His willpower is 6. Our power is 7. So we have a power advantage on this knockdown severity chart. A 1 or 2 will KO Brewer. Anything else? That's an 11. It's going to be a 6-point knockdown. So let me see here. We would need 18 points to get a single round stoppage. That's probably not going to happen. So let's roll the finisher chances. So 1 minute left in the round. Brewer gets up slowly after a pretty long count. We'll say that was like an 8 count. The first finisher roll is an 18. K3 pressures with jabs, then lands the clean shot. All right, let's see here. His chin is going to be down to 3. His willpower down to 5 on the next check. That's an 87 on the chin check. Doggone it. That's a 3-pointer. We'll tack that on. The second finisher rolls a 7. Patiently stalks, can't land the clean shot, so he gets another point there, and will be an automatic control because I'm carrying over that stun into the final 20 seconds. 89 plus column, 2-point combination. So MacBride's really letting his hands fly. In this whole fight, he's throwing more combinations than usual. So he really racked up some points. There's 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1 point shy of a potential stoppage here at the end of round 4. 17-1. Just blasted him in that round. 2 more TKO points of his 6 possible. Let's see. The control numbers for round 5 are going to be 9 and 11. I'm going to check this one again. So yeah, +1 CTN, -1 CTN until the end of the next round. And this is in addition to the -1 chin and will modifiers. All right, so yeah, I already did the chin and will modifiers. So these advanced CTNs are in effect this round, unless something else comes up to change it. So, MacBride, now here's a case where I kind of want him to maintain pressure mode. Meanwhile, Brewer is checking to see if he's going to switch to a different mode. Brewer goes pressure, MacBride goes inside. Interesting. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 points off for Brewer. He's down to 6. We were also 4 points off, expending a lot of energy to do all that damage. And so it is 8-6 in endurance points. Inside for MacBride, pressure 4. Brewer, round 5. We are midway through this fight. And MacBride seems to be turning the tide in his direction. I mean, in a big way. And here he comes with a 58. A combination again to open up round 5. MacBride still, this one's going to be minus column, 60. That is it could have been a knockdown on a hook to the body. I love that. Instead, it's a 1-point hook because Brewer is able to absorb some of it with his elbow. Then Brewer turns around, 91. Beautiful 2-point uppercut from the Pittsburgh Brawler. This round is even. MacBride barely gaining control here, just an edge faster, 32. And he answers with a 2-point uppercut. Eat that. Nice. MacBride, 81, plus column. Big straight right. Chin of 3. Let's see what happens. He's down. Brewer down for the second time. We have a 2-point advantage now on this chart. So 1 through 3. That was sitting level, I guess. 13. 6-point knockdown. So, let's see, 8, 9, 10. We could do this here. So there's not really a TKO watch in effect, but I am looking with this much time left to see if I could hit that 18-point punch point mark and get the stoppage. Let's try it. Ooh, good rolls. 13 3-point combination drives Brewer into the ropes after he gets back up. Then he follows up with jabs along the ropes. Pow! Sets up the clean right. And another chin check. Now against a chin of 2. And that he'll be down again. Yeah. At the 2-minute mark, Brewer is down for the second time. This time, does he get up? We now have a 3-point advantage. 1 through 4. It's over. 19. Man, he's tough. He is tough. This is only a 5-point knockdown. This is actually the least, the least amount of time he stayed down after being floored. However, we now have, we've added on 8 more points. So that is, let's see, I think we're there, right? 10, 18. That is going to be a TKO, even though Brewer stands up. The referee's like, nope, we have seen enough. Yeah, he's racked up 18 punch points. That's 3 TKO points. 1, 2, 3. That equals his TKO rating of 6. After dominating the previous round, I'm going to call it quits right there. So 2 minutes plus 10 seconds. So 2:10 plus, well, let's see, plus this, 2:19. TKO at 2:19 of round 5. And Tommy Mean Street McBride has defended the U.S. lightweight title for the 2nd time. And there's no development rolls. So we just keep on moving now he's in his prime. All right, that's where we are. I'll probably be back with an update next time around. See ya.